I'm Rod Serling. You're listening to the 0 Hour.
Suspense. I'm the Whistler.
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
Who is it?
The Fat Man.
Presents The Man Called X.
The Mysterious Traveler. Another journey into the realm of the strange and terrifying. I hope you will enjoy the trip, that it will thrill you a little and chill you a little. So settle back, get a good grip on your nerves. Where are we going? You'll find out when we get there.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Drama and Theater, brought to you by Duane Old Time Radio. Drama and Theater features some of the best programs from the golden age of radio, including Escape, The Fat Man, Suspense, The Whistler, 0 Hour, yours truly Johnny Dollar, and many, many more. Before we start today's drama, if you enjoy what I'm doing, let me ask you to subscribe to my channel. Subscribing is 100% free, and you will receive notifications on new posts. Lastly, if you have a moment, write a short 1 or 2 sentence review or give a rating on your preferred podcast service. A positive review or rating would help me out a lot. And now, on to the drama. And thank you for your support, as always. We're going to start the month of April off with The Adventures of the Thin Man. 2 episodes from The Adventures of the Thin Man. The first one is titled Twinkle, Twinkle, Where's the Star? A.K.A. Murder of Daniel Foster. It's the second half of that story, only the second half. I apologize, I don't have the first half. I don't think the first half is available out there anywhere. But this one aired August 27th, 1941. Then we have a full episode of COT All American Menace. I hope I'm reading that right, but that's what my notes say. COT All American Menace. Or COT All American Menace. It's one of those two. Anyway, this one aired December 1st, 1944.
Well, Rosalie Fern has disappeared and Daniel Foster has been murdered. But before Nick and Nora solve this fascinating case, may I remind you of Woodbury's fascinating offer. Right now, Woodbury Facial Soap is on a money-saving 1-cent sale. When you buy 3 cakes of fragrant Woodbury soap, you get a 4th cake for just a penny more. By taking advantage of this sale, you win 2 ways. A fresher, more enchanting complexion and a generous money saving in your beauty soap. Ladies, do you have complexion worries? If you do, by taking a Woodbury facial cocktail every day like so many glamorous Debs do, you can toss your worries away. Won't you take advantage of this offer to save by stocking up your supply of loveliness for months in advance? Buy Woodbury facial soap not by 4s, but by dozens, while it's still on this fabulous sale. It's a real buy. And now back to Nick and Nora and Inspector Cassidy as they start to work on the murder of Daniel Foster.
How was he killed, Inspector?
You're in the movies now, aren't you, Mr. Charles?
Well, they're going to film one of my cases.
Yes, I read about it in Variety. It said Nick clicks for pics.
What on earth does that mean?
It means, well, I was just wondering, Mr. Charles, if you couldn't cast me as the inspector in your picture.
Well, we'll see what we can do. Now, how was Foster killed, Inspector?
You see, I've always wanted to be in the movies. I really came out here to Hollywood to be an actor, but I had to make money until I got my break, so I became a copper.
How did you say Foster was killed, Inspector?
Poisoned. You see, as police inspector, I thought maybe an important star had been murdered, and I'd meet a picture executive at the investigation who could give me a job.
What kind of poison was it, Inspector?
But no, they never assigned me to the murder of a first-class star.
Any marks on the body?
A skull fracture. Whenever a pipsqueak extra got murdered, I got the case.
But no important executives ever came around.
That's right, never. It was positively criminal.
Yes, I'm inclined to agree with you. What fractured Foster's skull, Inspector?
A blunt instrument. And the trouble is that not as many stars are getting murdered now as in the old days. Yeah, it's most discouraging.
It's discouraging to us, too. But maybe I can do something about it. Darling, do you want any more information from the inspector?
Well, there are some things I'd certainly like to know.
Then, for heaven's sake, give the inspector a job.
Nora, you're a genius. Inspector, you're hired.
You mean I could be an actor?
If you let me consult a corpse about a clue, yes.
Mr. Charles, I'm overcome. Me, an actor. Well, do you think I'll be a good one?
Well, confidentially, as police inspector, I think you've been a very bad actor.
But in front of the cameras now.
I think you'll shine. Now, Inspector, was anybody seen entering or leaving the apartment?
Well, I don't know. I'm so happy I could fly.
I thought you were going to take off a few minutes ago.
Me, an actor.
We're wasting time here, Nora. Come on.
Are you going to the studio now to tell him you've hired me?
No, we're going downstairs to question the elevator boy.
I tell you, I don't know nothing about it, Mr. Charles. Honest, I don't.
Mr. Foster apparently died on Friday night. His watch was stopped at 11:15. Now, how is it that his body wasn't discovered until today?
I didn't know he was in. He told me he was gone fishing on his boat. I never even went near his room, honest, Mr. Charles.
Did you see any strangers come in or go out?
Come to think of it, I did see a stranger here Friday.
What time?
About 12 o'clock.
What did he look like?
Well, I didn't see him come in, but I saw him go out. He used the stairs, so I just thought he was visiting somebody on the first floor.
What did he look like?
Well, he was about my size.
You sure?
Yeah, a little guy like me.
Who are you protecting? Come clean.
I'm not protecting anybody.
The man who killed Foster was over 6 feet tall.
How do you know?
You did see him then, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about.
How do you know he was tall, Nick?
They're paving the street out front. The guy who murdered Foster walked through the fresh asphalt, and unfortunately, he left a footprint on Foster's white rug. Now, who was he, son?
I don't know, I tell you, I don't know.
Hey! Well, that came through the window.
You see, Mr. Charles, that proves I didn't do it. Somebody's taking a shot at me.
Yes, they're taking a shot at you, or maybe they're taking a shot at me.
Nick, darling, I don't understand. We set out to solve the disappearance of Rosalie. Now we're working on the murder of Dee Foster.
Well, I have a feeling they're connected.
Why?
I found a monogrammed slip of Rosalie's in Foster's closet.
Then do you think Rosalie killed Foster?
I don't know. You see, there were apparently 2 other people there. The elevator boy saw a little guy leave the apartment, but the footprint shows there was a big guy there, too. I'll answer. Hello?
Hello? Are you Nick Charles?
Yes.
Mr. Charles, this is Rosalie Fern.
Rosalie?
Yes, I've got to talk fast. I need your help. I'm desperate.
Where are you?
I'm being held prisoner.
Prisoner?
At 12 Holliston Street, Pasadena.
Right, I've got it.
Oh, they're coming now. I've got to hang up.
Where is she, Nick?
She says she's being held prisoner in Pasadena. But we're not going there.
We're not. Well, then where are we going?
In the opposite direction, sweet. As soon as I've phoned Inspector Cassidy, we're going to Rosalie Fern's house in Brentwood.
Nick, I still don't understand why you came to Rosalie's house instead of going to Pasadena.
Come, beautiful. No, not to the front entrance. We're going to her bedroom.
But why? You expect to find her lying in bed waiting for us?
Come on, hurry.
Oh, the window's open.
Uh-huh. If I were a Hollywood detective, I'd say my hunch was right. Let's go in.
Shall I turn on the light?
Yes.
Look, the drawer where she kept the jewels is open, and the jewels are gone.
We're too late.
Nick, I don't understand it. Where's her maid?
Here. This note on the phone pad explains that.
What does it say?
12 Holliston Street, Pasadena. That phone call was a plant. Helen the maid got one just the same as we did so that the house would be left unguarded.
Nick?
Yes, I heard it.
closet. It came from the closet.
You stand here. I'll open the door.
Oh, darling, if he has a gun, tell him we don't want to play.
All right. Come out.
It's the burglar who was here before.
Yeah. Come out. Where are those jewels, and where's Rosalie hiding? Well?
He's the kind that won't talk, Nick?
Uh-huh. Okay, I'll have to search you. Nothing in the outside pockets. I'll try the inside ones.
All right. You win. I have the jewels, but they're mine.
Nick, it's a girl.
Hello, Rosalie.
You're Nick Charles, aren't you?
Yes. Did you kill Foster?
Mr. Charles.
Did you? We found a monogrammed slip in his apartment which belonged to you. Now, you can talk to me without getting in trouble. I may be able to help you.
Yes, I killed him. I didn't mean to, Mr. Charles, but I was desperate. I'd written some foolish letters, and I went to his apartment on Friday night to get them back. The fire tongs were there. Everything went black, I guess. Oh, Mr. Charles, what are they going to do with me?
Nothing.
Nothing? You mean I won't...
No, I don't think so. You see, you didn't kill him, Miss Fern.
I didn't. Then who did?
Well, we'll know that as soon as the inspector gets here. Meanwhile, one more question.
Yes?
Is your front lawn sprinkled every evening?
What? Yes. What's that got to do with it?
You'll see.
Good evening, boss. I did everything like you told me, and here we are. Come in, Mr. Solikov.
NC, why didn't you tell me what transposed?
I just found out myself, G.S.
But did you have to tell the police? Couldn't you keep this murder private?
Oh, no. The police are very fussy, G.S. When there's a murder, they like to know about it.
Then we are ruined. Everything will get into the papers, and tomorrow morning I will be allergic to headlines. See? Already.
Come in, Mr. Thomas.
You found Rosalie?
Yes, in men's clothing. She put them on in Foster's apartment on Friday night. Oh, you should have caught that, Cassidy. Did you find out what I asked you about the coroner?
I did, boss, and he said you were right.
I thought so. Rosalie hit Foster with the fire tongs, but that didn't kill him. It was the poison that did that.
Poison? Kill
him? He was poisoned by a rather tall man. That might be you, Thomas, or it might be you, Solikov.
But it's not me,
I
Nick.
was playing bridge Friday evening. It's not me.
As a matter of fact, I know which of you it was. The lawn outside was sprinkled this evening. When you gentlemen walked in here just now, you left footprints on the rug. The footprint that matches the one in Foster's apartment is the one I want.
That's ridiculous. I wasn't in her apartment.
And neither was I.
May I have a look at your shoes, Mr. Thomas?
Oh, you won't find any tar there.
Why, Mr. Thomas, who told you the footprint in Foster's apartment was made with tar?
Well, why...
Did you tell him, Cassidy?
Didn't you tell me not to, boss?
Nick, stop him. He's trying to get away.
I've got him, Mr. Charles.
Nice going, Cassidy.
It's nothing, Mr. Charles. Wait till I get in front of those cameras.
Nick.
What's the matter, darling?
Can't sleep. Why did R.T. kill D. Foster?
Now, you promised to wait till morning, N.C.
I know, N.C., but it's keeping me up.
Well, Foster found out that R.T. was cheating on the company. R.T. faced a prison term and killed Foster. Clear?
Mm-hmm. Why did Rosalie disappear?
She socked Foster with the tongs, and she thought she'd killed him. She changed into Foster's clothes, and the elevator boy saw her leave.
I see. Then she tried to get her jewelry.
Uh-huh. She planned to disappear. She couldn't go to the bank for cash, and she needed money. That's why she returned to her house, where we interrupted her.
It sounds so simple when you tell it.
Can you sleep now?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't.
Must we?
No. What'll we do? Got any suggestions?
Oh, lots.
Well?
I know a drive-in joint out in the valley where you can get the most luscious cheeseburgers with potato chips. Let's go for a ride, darling.
Before Nick and Nora returned to the microphone, may we remind you that right now you can get 4 cakes of Woodbury facial soap practically for the price of 3. Yes, Woodbury facial soap is on a 1-cent sale. Today, the beauty soap of glamorous debutantes costs you no more than the toilet soap you may now be using. But time is growing short. This is the last Thin Man program on which we can say, get Woodbury soap at its money-saving low price. The demand for this beauty bargain is fast exceeding the supply. Women everywhere are stocking up on this exquisite skin soap for weeks to come. So today, before this offer is withdrawn, buy 3 cakes of skin-improving Woodbury soap and get that full-sized extra cake for 1 cent. This 1-cent sale on Woodbury facial soap is fast coming to a close in Canada, too. So, act today.
Nick? Have there ever been any great women detectives?
No.
Why not?
Well, for one thing, women have an occupational handicap. They're too obvious. You can see right through them.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Nora.
Well, I'm giving you fair warning, dear. You are now looking at a female Hawkshaw.
You?
Yes, me.
I'm sorry, honey. You're not the type.
No?
No, in dealing with criminals, a detective needs a lot of cunning and guile.
That's just what I was counting on.
Huh?
Darling, didn't you ever learn a miss is as good as her guile?
Be sure to tune in next week and hear the 10th radio adventure of the Thin Man, Ham with Russian Dressing, when Nick and Nora are faced with a baffling murder mystery without a single clue to work on. So remember, for another half hour of mirth and mystery, of laughter and thrills, you have a date with Nick and Nora Charles, the happiest, gayest couple in detective fiction, at this same time next week. The Adventures of the Thin Man are brought to you each week at this same time by the makers of Woodbury Facial Soap for the skin you love to touch. The beauty soap that's now on a money-saving 1-cent sale. Listen next week at this same time for another happy adventure of the Thin Man, Ham with Russian Dressing.
This is the Red Network of the National Broadcasting Company.
Presenting radio's most popular mystery comedy, The Adventures of the Thin Man, starring Claudia Morgan and David Gothard. Night, and in the apartment of Joan Winslow, an attractive young thing just out of bobby socks, Plunger Belson, a husky young cruiser just out of football socks, is talking to someone on the telephone.
Yes, pal. In my opinion, pal, you are the type of rodent that carries the bubonic plague, of which I can be no lower. Goodbye.
All right, Plunger. Now come back to the couch and tell me how you carried the ball in the fourth quarter for dear old Ipswich.
Joni, I hope you're a female with an understanding personality.
What are you mad about?
I just spoke to the individual who calls himself Alistair Thornton.
Oh, him.
I'm going out to kill him.
Plunger, you've got to tell me what happened in the fourth quarter.
This is no night for romance. I'm going to murder him. So long.
No, Plunger, don't. Plunger! Hello, Nick. Do you remember me?
Should I?
I'm Joan Winslow. You once got me out of a lot of trouble.
Oh, I've got a feeling I'm going to regret that. Of course, I remember you now, Joan Winslow. Come in.
Who is it, Nicky?
Joan Winslow, darling.
I see you're in your pajamas. Were you sleeping?
Oh, don't let the pajamas fool you, Joan.
Is that real hair you've got on your chest?
No, I buy it for the yard in Macy's. Is that what you came to ask me?
Well, of course not, you silly. I'm just nervous. You see, it's about a man.
What do you want to do, marry him?
No, kill him.
You mean murder?
Well, what else would I mean, Goofy? Now, How can I kill him without getting into trouble?
Are you kidding?
No. It's Alice de Floridan.
The decorator?
Yes, you know when?
Mm-hmm. The heel. But why do you want to kill him?
Because he wants to marry me. And his personality doesn't appeal to me.
Well, that's a brilliant reason.
Look at me. Do you think I could drive a man wacky? Can I pass as a femme fatale?
Well, you'd be sort of a femme fatale junior grade. What's that got to do with it?
I could stab him in the back and claim self-defense. Or maybe I ought to use a gun as a arsenic. Nick, what do you recommend?
Look, Joni, with me, sleep is a major occupation. Now, you go back to your kindergarten and leave a tired old man alone.
You think I'm joking.
Well, aren't you?
No.
Joni, I'm going to talk to you like a father. Come here and sit on my lap.
All right. But are you going to be a papa or a sweet daddy?
Joni, where do you pick up such ideas?
Well, ever since I got out of mini blouses and into high heels, all the men want to talk to me like fathers.
Well, this one is going to act like one.
What are you doing?
Turning you over into the official position for spanking.
No.
Yes.
Oh.
That's for getting weird ideas about murder in your head.
Oh.
That's for waking me up. And even worse, this is for getting me out of bed.
Oh. Nicky.
Hello, dear.
Nicky, who spilled that girl all over your lap?
Hello, Nora.
What was he doing to you?
Spanking me.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. My feelings are hurt.
Okay, now, Joni, on your way. You'd better forget about murdering anyone. Now, scat.
All right. But you'll be sorry if I make a mess of this murder.
Nicky, will you answer?
Oh, can't you?
No, dear. I'm very busy dancing with Cary Grant.
Oh, nuts. Hello.
Hello, Nick. Did I wake you up?
No, not at all. I'm talking in my sleep.
This is Alistair Florton.
Florton? Haven't you been murdered yet?
How did you know?
Never mind. What is it?
Just that. Someone wants to murder me.
Who?
Well, there are oodles and oodles of nasty people who hate me. Some of them are my best friends. Nick, what's the best way to fool a murderer?
Listen, Florton, I'm not the Mr. Anthony of criminology. Where do people get the idea of bringing their murder problems to me? I'm just a well-to-do bum living on his wife's income, and I'd like to sleep.
Really, Nick, you wouldn't like to see me killed, would you?
For free, yes. If you're charging admission, no.
Now, Nick, I know I'm obnoxious.
Florton! Florton! Hello. Hello.
What happened, dear?
Mr. Florton was just bumped off, I think.
Well, that'll teach him not to call us in the middle of the night. Nick, isn't he the man Joni wanted to kill?
That's right, baby. Wiggle into your woolies. We're going to his apartment.
Oh, I do wish people would get bumped off before we go to sleep.
Come in, Laura.
It's dark. Where's the light switch?
Yeah, I've got it.
There he is, Nick. Bleeding all over his Chippendale table.
Yeah, shot in the back. Somebody took this joint apart. I wonder what they were looking for.
Do you think little Joni killed us?
Oh, no. I thought the spanking made an impression on her mind.
Nick, you're not going to find the killer in that desk.
No, but I think I found a secret door. Maybe I can open it.
Darling, did you ever have a queer feeling that you were being watched by unseen eyes?
Since we used to neck in the living room of your Aunt Agatha's house before we were married. Hey, I opened it.
Oh, the bulb in this lamp is still warm. Darling, I've got a feeling the killer's still here.
Hey, Nora, look at this stuff. Here's a doctor's prescription for some sort of poison. Why'd you turn the lights out?
Well, I didn't.
We'll be back with Nick and Nora in just a moment. Now it's intermission time, which brings us Lynn Murray in the orchestra playing Kurt Weill's Speak Low.
to return to tonight's adventure of the Thin Man. We find Nick and Nora holding down the floor of Alistair Floriton's apartment. Someone who had been concealed there turned out the lights and fired at him.
Nora, are you all right?
Mm-hmm. Guess whoever fired at us got away.
Looks like it. Why'd you scream?
You pushed me down, and I bumped my curves. Did you see who went out that door?
Darling, your heel was in my eye. Turn on that lamp.
Mm-hmm.
And look, Nora, that closet door near the light switch is open. That's where the killer hid.
Well, aren't you going out and find the person who did it?
And get shot at again? Besides, I want to finish going through this secret drawer. Will you look around the rest of the joint?
All right. What else is in the drawer besides that poison prescription?
Clippings. About a wealthy Mrs. Gardner who was held but never tried for poisoning her husband in California. Oh, wait a minute. Here's something else.
What is?
A letter signed by Richard Belson, the stockbroker. It's a confession that Belson embezzled funds that belonged to his clients. Darling, don't you get it? Alistair Floriton was a blackmailer. He evidently made quite a business of it.
Was he ever on the football team of Ipswich College?
Oh, I hardly think so. Why?
Because I found little gold football here. The name Plunger is engraved on it. Also the date 1940.
Huh. Will you find anything else?
Mm-hmm. This necklace has a locket on it. Joan Winslow's name is on the locket.
You certainly seem to be losing things around here. I'll take that. Hello?
Hello. This is Olga.
Hello, Olga, darling. How are you?
Who is this?
Alistair, of course. Whom did you think?
No, you are not Alistair Floriton. He always calls me double vodka because I am such hot stuff. You are Nick Charles, no?
Yes.
Alistair is dead, no?
Murdered. How did you know?
Olga knows. You found a prescription, no?
Yes, who told you?
Olga knows. I tell you what that prescription means. I tell you who killed Floriton.
You seem to know everything that's going on.
Olga knows. Come to apartment 8B, 999 East 89th Street at once, and I will tell you. No?
Yes, I'll be there. Who told you I was here?
Olga knows. Goodbye.
Goodbye. That was Olga, dear. Listen, I'm going to meet her. Will you go to see Joni and find out what her necklace was doing here?
You sound like you're trying to get rid of me. Suppose I go to see Olga.
Oh, swell. Then I'll go to see Joni. I've got a good mind to give her another spanking.
You sound too anxious to see Joni. I'll see her. I'd much rather you see someone you don't know quite so intimately.
Hello there. Anyone home? Olga?
Nick Charles?
Yes, where are you?
Here in the bedroom. Come in.
Hey, there are no lights on in here. What's the idea?
I find it better to do business in the dark.
Where are you?
Right here, behind you.
Oh. Couldn't that be a gun you're poking into my back?
Yes, Nicholas.
What are you?
A Russian she-wolf.
Well, don't look now, but one of your arms is crawling around my neck.
Yes, it makes it easier to get into your pocket. Do you have any objections?
Yes. Did you pick my pocket without tickling?
Oh, I am sorry. But perhaps this will make you more comfortable. Are you unconscious?
Yes.
You must be a very hot-blooded man. It takes you so long to go out cold. But I fix it. Better? Better.
Joni, where you... Oh, you ain't Joni.
No, I'm sorry to disappoint you. Isn't Joni home?
No.
Oh, well, I'm Nora Charles.
You better come in and wait for her.
Who are you? Joni's boyfriend?
I guess so. We prefer to think of each other as soulmates.
It's all on a very elevated basis.
Yeah, too elevated.
What's the matter? Are you having trouble?
Look at me. Do I look like a guy who's easy to twist around your little finger?
There's my little finger with a steam shovel. It'll be a lead pipe since.
Well, Joni can do it. She makes me do anything she wants. Makes me feel like a big dope.
Maybe you should be firmer with her.
How?
Well, be tough. Menacing.
Me?
Mm-hmm. Haven't you ever been menacing in your life?
Oh, not with girls.
When, then?
When I played football for Ipswich College.
Football? Ipswich?
Yeah, I was All-American back. 5th team. You know, maybe if I got into my football mood, I could handle it.
Well, why do you want to handle it?
Well, take like now, for instance. She shouldn't be out traipsing around. She should be here. Home. 1, 2, 3, height.
What on earth are you doing?
Getting into my football mood.
Well, do you know Alistair Florton?
Yeah, why?
Do you have a little gold football with the name Plunger on it?
Oh, I used to. Plunger is what they call me. Plunger Belson.
Belson?
Oh, what's so amazing about that? Everybody has a second name.
Are you in the stock brokerage business?
No, my dad is a broker. Hey, what are you up to?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, don't kid me. You didn't come here for nothing. This has something to do with that rat Florton.
Well, I'll explain when Joni gets here.
Now, look. My dad is a very sick man. If you or anybody else tries to make trouble...
Please, Plunger. You better go back to worrying how to handle Joni.
Okay. You know, if I had someone to tackle, it'd put me in just the right mood.
I'm sure it would. What are you looking at me that way for, Plunger? Don't you run at me.
I'm going to tackle you.
Gracie, no.
I got it, yes.
What's the matter with you, Plunger? You lost your little mind?
You know something, you do. You know all about my dad and Florton, don't you?
Well, suppose you untackle me and let me get off the floor. I don't like conversations on a low level.
You won't get up until I squeeze the truth out of you, and I mean it.
Plunger, you sure worked up a swell menace now.
That tackle did it.
Nora! Oh, hello, Joni.
Nora, what have you done to my Plunger?
Hello, sweet.
Plunger, what was she doing to you?
Don't you worry, Joni. He didn't fall for me. He was showing me how he makes a flying tackle.
Oh, when Plunger talks about football, he gets impulsive like that. Did he hurt you?
Well, there's one thing I'm sure of. Football isn't my game. Oh.
Nora, what are you doing with my purse?
Getting out this gun, Joni. I thought it looked kind of bulky. Get 'em up, both of you. Now, Plunger, suppose you tell me how you and Joni killed Alistair Florton.
The Cossacks.
You feeling better now?
Who are you?
Laura Marshall. I live here.
Where's Olga?
I don't know what you're talking about. I just found you draped on my bearskin rug, unconscious.
I bet you were surprised.
Uh-huh. I don't like men when they're unconscious. Who are you?
Nick Charles.
Nick Charles. Oh, Alistair told me he was going to call you.
Do you know Alistair Florton?
Yes. Did anything happen to him?
He was murdered. How well did you know him?
Too well. What happened here?
The gal named Olga phoned me, told me to come here, and said she'd tell me who killed him.
Olga,
Do you know her?
Yes, but... how much did you find out about Florton?
He was a blackmailer and an all-around jerk.
Well, it looks like little Olga's trying to get me into trouble. She was one of the women he blackmailed. There was some suspicion that she killed her husband with poison.
Wait a minute. I had a prescription that could send... It's gone. Olga stole it. The other papers are here.
Do you have a letter written by Richard Belson, the broker?
Yes, here it is. What do you know about it?
Belson wrote that letter years ago to his partner. The partner refused to prosecute and gave Belson a chance to repay that money. It was paid back every cent before the partner died.
How'd Florton get the letter?
I don't know, but I do know he was using it. You see, Belson has a son, a football player named Plunger. The old man is very sick, and Florton thought that this would be a good time to hit the son. The shock of a scandal like this would kill the old man.
Florton was a sweet thing, wasn't he?
He knew his way around.
Why are you telling me this?
I'm not dumb. You'd find out anyway. Look, I'm trying to help you because I figure you'll keep quiet about me. Is it a deal?
Maybe. How about helping me some more?
Anything you say.
Come with me.
Where are you going to take me?
See my wife and a junior femme fatale named Joni Winslow.
Hello, Nick. you just came in time. Joni's confessed to killing Alistair Florton.
Joni, what made you do it?
Well, Alistair was in love with me, and he threatened me with all kinds of things unless I married him. Then, tonight, he got fresh and broke my necklace. So I killed him with the gun Nora's got. And Plunger's football was on it. And the necklace, I mean. He gave it to me for a present. Not the necklace, the football. See?
Oh, sure. Let's see the gun, Nora. Well, this gun hasn't been fired since 1902. There's cobwebs in the barrel, look.
Oh, gee. I knew I should have cleaned it.
Why'd you lie, Joni? To cover Plunger?
Yeah, Nora. You see, early tonight I said I was going to kill Florton. He was trying to blackmail me into giving up Joni because he was in love with her. He had a letter my father wrote years ago.
I know all about that letter.
But I didn't kill him. I swear I didn't. He wasn't home when I came to murder him.
I know you didn't kill him, Plunger. Olga did. Tell us how you did it, Olga.
Are you talking to me, Mr. Charles?
Yes. You're Olga.
You're crazy.
Checked with the elevator operator. He saw you enter Florton's apartment. He saw you leave after you shot at us. You stole that prescription because it proves you murdered your husband in California.
You can't prove that.
Every word of it. In fact, Florton gasped your name into the telephone receiver when he was talking to me. You know, you should never kill a man while he's on the phone, Olga. It interrupts the conversation.
Get him up. Don't move any of you.
A gun without cover.
Yes, if you...
Oh, he's flying at me.
What a tackle. Just like in that game against Harvard.
You're getting very good at tackling women, Plunger. You knocked her out. And look what fell out of her figure. The prescription. Nick, you never told me the sergeant said her name on the phone.
He never did.
Darling, you're wonderful.
Oh, I don't know, baby. Any experienced husband could have pulled the same trick.
Well, what's an experienced husband got to do with it?
Well, he, too, knows how to tell the right fibs at the right time.
Nick and Nora will be back in a moment with the solution to tonight's murder. But once again, we present Lynn Murray, this time playing Begin the Begin.
Thin Man adventure.
All right, darling. I know how you eliminated Joni, but how'd you eliminate Plunger?
Well, I figured that the dame who phoned us at Floridan's was the killer. She knew entirely too much about what was going on. But she fooled me by getting rid of her accent and offering to help me. Her object was to pin the job on Plunger after she got that prescription.
And when the prescription was stolen, and not the letter Plunger's father wrote, you suspected her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
But there was always the possibility that she wasn't Olga, so I lied right to her face, accusing her. She, like many another amateur murderer, was under a tough nervous strain, and she pulled the gun and gave herself away.
Mm-hmm. I never knew you were such a wonderful liar. Did you really spank Joni when I came in on you?
Of course, dear. Don't you believe me?
Mm-hmm. You're too good a liar. You never spanked anyone before. I don't think you even know how. Oh! Well.
Believe me now?
Yes, dear. Good night, Nicky, darling.
At this time, we'd like to remind you of the Globe Theater Radio Playwriting Contest. The contest is open to all servicemen and women, and no past writing experience is necessary. Your scripts may be written longhand or on a typewriter, and should be mailed to Contest Editor, Armed Forces Radio, Los Angeles, USA. We suggest that you keep a copy of your radio script, since we can in no way assume responsibility for them. Your special service officer or your local Armed Forces radio station can supply you with sample radio scripts. Or you may address Contest Editor, Armed Forces Radio, Los Angeles, USA. Next week at this time, we'll be back with another program with Amos and Andy and their special guest for the evening. Until then, good night.
Thank you for listening to and showing your support for my podcast. If you would like to receive notifications of when new episodes are posted, please subscribe to my channel. Subscriptions are 100% free, and they really help me get an idea of how I'm doing. Well, hope you enjoyed, and until next time, stay safe, wish you well, and as always, peace.